I woke up where the silence grows, in a room that nobody knows. Your perfume still stains the air, like a memory I can't repair. The morning crawls, it don't feel kind, just echoes trapped inside my mind. And every light that starts to fade feels like a debt we never paid. I try to wash you from my soul, but the water won't take control. There are ashes on velvet strings tonight. Every chord still feels like a fight. My guitar sings in a broken tone, like it's missing someone it called home. And I can't lie, I can't pretend. You're the hurt that won't ever end. The bass line drips like melted time through every flawed and stolen rhyme. Your shadow walks through amplifier hum, like a ghost that won't become undone. I press the frets like I press my chest, trying to quiet what won't rest. But every note just pulls you near, like pain that learns to disappear. I tried to bury what I feel, but it keeps coming back to real. There are ashes on velvet strings tonight, where every memory burns too bright. My guitar cries in a human way, like it's begging me not to stray. And I can't run, I can't defend. You're the blues that won't ever end. Smoke that still remembers your name. Now every spark inside my head turns into dust I can't command. There are ashes on velvet strings tonight, still whispering through the fading light. My music bleeds what I can't say, in a language that drifts away. And I can't heal, I can't pretend. You're the silence that won't ever end. I saw your face in a flickering sign down on the corner of 49. The rain was falling like broken truth, washing away what I had of you. The city breathed like a tired lung. Every heartbeat sounded young, but mine just dragged through worn-out pain like a memory it can't explain. I tried to leave it in the dark, but it still beats inside my heart. This is my neon gospel for the lost, where every love comes at a cost. My guitar sings in a wounded tone, like it's begging just to be known. And I can't hide, I can't defend. You're the reason I don't mend. The bass line crawls like faded gold through stories that were never told. Your laugh still lives in amplifier hum, like a ghost that refuses to come. I've been the strings, like I've been my soul, trying to fill up an empty hole. But every note just brings you near, like sorrow learning how to steer. I tried to drown you in the sound, but you keep coming back around. This is my neon gospel for the lost, where every dream gets overthrown. My guitar cries in a human way, like it's losing itself today. And I can't run, I can't pretend. You're the blues that won't ever end. If love was light, it burned too slow, left me in afterglow. Now every spark I try to keep turns into echoes. I can't sleep. This is my neon gospel for the lost, where every silence pays the cost. My strings confess what I can't say, in a language that fades away. And I can't heal, I can't defend. You're the sorrow that won't end. No map, no voice, no way to mend. The sky was low like a broken vow, and I was somewhere I can't explain now. The dust was singing through empty tires like forgotten dreams and dying fires. And every step I tried to take was just a memory I couldn't shake. I tried to outrun what I became, but the road still knows my name. These are rivers of dust and chrome I ride, with a hollow heart I cannot hide. My guitar screams in a human tone, like it's searching for a place called home. And I can't heal, I can't pretend. You're the silence that won't ever end. The bass line drags like a heavy chain through faded signs and midnight rain. Your ghost still sits in the passenger seat, like a song that won't repeat. I've been the strings like I've been my soul, trying to patch up a blackened hole. But every note just pulls me down, deeper than this ghost town sound. I tried to bury what I feel, but it keeps cutting through steel. These are rivers of dust and chrome I ride, where every lie has learned to hide. My guitar weeps in a slow reply, like it's learning how to say goodbye. And I can't run, I can't defend. You're the blues that won't ever end. These are rivers of dust and chrome I ride, through every truth I try to hide. My strings confess what I can't say, in notes that slowly fade away. And I can't heal, I can't pretend. You're the I found your shadow in an empty street, where the neon hums and the night don't sleep. Every step I take feels borrowed time, like I'm walking through a fault in my mind. The air was heavy with yesterday, like it never really went away. And every corner that I passed whispered secrets from the past. I tried to leave it all behind, but it follows me every time. There's a slow fire in the alleyway, burning low where the lost hearts stay. My guitar cries in a human tone, like it's searching for a place called home. And I can't lie, I can't be free. You're still the flame inside of me. The bass line drags like a tired soul through broken dreams I can't control. Your laugh still echoes in the rain, like it knows I never healed the pain. I press the strings like I press my chest, trying to quiet what won't rest. But every note just pulls me back to the love I can't unpack. I tried to numb what still remains, but it sings inside my veins. There's a slow fire in the alleyway, where all my promises decay. My guitar bends like it's alive, begging memories to survive. And I can't run, I can't erase the ghost that I still embrace. Try to hide turns into echoes deep inside. There's a slow fire in the alleyway, still burning soft where I used to stay. My strings confess what I can't say in a language that fades away. And I can't heal, I can't deny, you're the blues I can't goodbye. There's a cracked reflection on the window pane, where your goodbye still calls my name. I sit alone with a half-lit room, drowning slow in a faded tune. The clock don't move, it just pretends, like time forgot how love ends. And every breath I try to take feels like a promise I couldn't break. I keep the silence like a sacred sound, but it only pulls me further down. In this glass room after rain, I still hear your sweet refrain. My guitar sings in a broken voice, like I never had a choice. And I can't lie, I can't erase the memory of your face. The bass line crawls like a tired soul through every hole I can't control. Your lipstick ghosts on empty wine still taste like trouble every time. I play your shadow on the strings and let it hurt the way it sings. The amp hums low like distant thunder, torn between love and going under. I tried to bury what remains, but it blooms inside my veins. In this glass room after rain, nothing here is free from pain. My guitar weeps in human tone, like it's afraid of being alone. And I can't run, I can't replace the echo of your trace. Just smoke that still knows your name. Now every note I bend tonight is a ghost dressed up in fading light. In this glass room after rain, I still carry all your pain. My strings confess what I can't say in a language that won't decay. And I can't heal, I can't erase. You're the sorrow I embrace. still, the lights gone low, your shadow's dancing where you used to go. I hear your name in the vinyl rain, spinning round like a sweet slow pain. My hands shake like they know the truth. Every note I play still bleeds for you. And this old guitar, it talks too loud, says your love ain't coming back around. I tried to drink you out my mind, but the whiskey only brings you alive. Oh, I'm drowning in whispers in the smoke. Every memory's a broken note. I've been the strings, but they don't lie. They cry your name when I close my eyes. And I can't run, I can't be free. You're the blues still living inside of me. Your lipstick stain on a faded glass, like a ghost that just won't pass. I play your laugh on a minor chord. It hurts like heaven, cuts like a sword. The air pumps low, like a prayer undone. I swear I hear your voice in the reverb run. But every echo turns into pain, like pouring salt in a pouring rain. I tried to fix what time won't heal, but all I touch is what I feel. Oh, I'm drowning in whispers in the smoke. Every memory's a broken note. I slide these strings like I used to hold you tight, but they only scream through the endless night. And I can't hide, I can't be free. You're the blues still living inside of me. If love was fire, we burn too slow. Now all I have is the afterglow, and every flame that once felt right is just a ghost in the neon light. Oh, I'm drowning in whispers in the smoke. Every memory's a broken note. I let it hurt, I let it stay, 'cause some goodbyes don't fade away. And I can't run, I can't be free. You're the blues still living inside of me. porch light burning for too long, waiting on a love that done me wrong. The street was quiet, my heart was loud, like thunder hid inside a crowd. Your perfume still hangs in my shirt, like a memory that knows how to hurt. And every step I take alone feels like I'm walking through broken stone. I tried to outrun what I feel inside, but the night don't let me hide. So I'm singing this midnight engine prayer to a heaven that ain't nowhere. My guitar cries what I can't say, turns my sorrow into slow decay. And I don't heal, I just survive, with your ghost still riding my drive. The radio hums like a distant sin, spinning songs where we almost been. I trace your name in cigarette smoke, like a promise that time revoked. The bassline drags like a heavy chain, every beat just calls your name. And I swear that the strings respond, like they know what went so wrong. I tried to drown you in a glass of truth, but the truth just tastes like you. So I'm singing this midnight engine prayer to a love that's thin as air. My guitar bleeds in minor key, like it's confessing everything in me. And I don't heal, I don't feel free. You're still the rhythm inside of me. To a heaven that don't care. My strings still weep in faded light, like they're holding on to one last night. And I don't run, I don't deny. You're the blues, I can't say goodbye. I walked into a fading light, jazz ghosts drink the edge of night. The pavement sings in cracked glass tones, like every step I've ever known. Your shadow lingers on the wall, like a whisper that refuses to fall. And every breath I take tonight feels like I lost a fight with time. I try to leave it all behind, but it plays again inside my mind. It's the last note on Bourbon Street, where broken hearts and memory meet. My guitar cries in a human sound, like it never wanted to be found. And I can't run, I can't pretend. You're the blues that never end. The bass line crawls through cigarette air, like it's searching for something there. Your laugh still hums in neon glow, like a song I already know. I've been the strings like I've been my fate, trying to outrun what I create. But every note just pulls me back down a worn and hollow track. I tried to silence what remains, but it speaks inside my veins. It's the last note on Bourbon Street, where every goodbye tastes bittersweet. My guitar weeps in a slow reply, like it's learning how to say goodbye. And I can't heal, I can't defend. You're the sorrow that won't end. Spark inside my chest turns into ghost. I can't rest. It's the last note on Bourbon Street, where all my memories refuse to sleep. My strings confess what I can't say, as everything just fades away. And I can't run, I can't pretend. You're the silence that won't end. watched it fade like a tired moon. The walls still breathe your afterglow in every crack I used to know. The radio hums an old sad song, like it knows where I went wrong. And every note that drifts through air feels like a memory still stands there. I tried to silence what remains, but it speaks inside my veins. There's blue smoke over empty highways, where love gets lost in faded ways. My guitar sings in a broken tone, like it's searching for a place called home. And I can't run, I can't defend. You're the sorrow that won't end. The bass line drags like heavy rain through broken dreams I can't contain. Your shadow rides the dashboard light like it never said goodbye that night. I bend the strings like I bend my soul, trying to fill up a blackened hole. But every note just pulls me near to everything I still hold dear. I tried to bury what I feel, but it keeps coming back too real. There's blue smoke over empty highways, where every truth just slips away. My guitar cries in a human sound, like it never wanted to be found. And I can't heal, I can't pretend. You're the blues that won't ever end. Spark inside my chest turns into ghosts I can't arrest. There's blue smoke over empty highways, still whispering through my darkest days. My strings confess what I can't say in notes that slowly fade away. And I can't run, can't pretend. You're the silence that won't end. Every drop just sounded like your shame. The city slept in a neon glow, but I was somewhere you don't go. My boots kept time with a broken drum, like every step was what we'd become. And in the silence of that endless street, I heard your memory follow me. I tried to silence what I still feel, but pain don't break, it learns to heal. So I'm singing my broken neon hymn, where the light turns low and the edges dim. My guitar cries in a human tone, like it's begging not to be alone. And I can't lie, I can't pretend. You're the echo I don't defend. There's whiskey stains on my worn out hands, like failed attempts at better plans. The bass line drags through cigarette air, like it's searching for someone there. Your voice still lives in the amplifier hum, like a ghost that refuses to come. And every chord I bend tonight feels like I'm losing another fight. I tried to rewrite what's already gone, but the truth plays on and on and on. So I'm singing my broken neon hymn, where the past won't fade and the edges dim. My guitar bleeds in a slow reply, like it's learning how to say goodbye. And I can't run, I can't defend. You're the song that won't ever end. Told. Now every spark inside my soul just plays your shadow in rock and roll. So I'm singing my broken neon hymn, where the night gets loud and the lights grow thin. My strings still cry what I can't say, like they're learning how to decay. And I don't heal, I don't pretend. You're the blues that won't end.